In today's video, we're gonna take our 12-foot DIY airplane and we're gonna drop a skydiving turkey out the back to have a Thanksgiving meal with our team. All right, man, so we got this big old turkey here.
We got a big old turkey and a big old airplane.
Yeah, so today we are going to be celebrating Thanksgiving.
We don't want to just drop a 12-pound turkey and try to catch it. That's gonna kill somebody. So we got some big plans.
Yeah, so we have used parachutes in the past, and that's kind of my plan for this. We're gonna get some common materials. We're gonna be making some kind of parachute system so this turkey makes it back to Earth safely so we can get it in the oven and cook it.
We're gonna have a Thanksgiving dinner like no one else has ever seen before.
Okay, so as a lot of you guys know, we've done quite a few different DIY parachute solutions in the past. Most recently, we did the truck drop, where we dropped the Red Cat little crawler out the back, and it was awesome. So we're gonna be doing kind of the same approach. We're gonna be using common materials. We have some 8-pound nylon string here, which should be more than enough for these turkeys. Now, these are a little bit heavier, so what I'm thinking is instead of a single parachute setup, we're gonna go kind of like a spaceship style and maybe do like 2 or 3 of these parachutes. We're just using our common 30-gallon trash bag, some duct tape, all common materials, so you can make your own parachutes too. Now, you can do this with any type of trash bag, but what I found is these huge ones, they're 55-gallon, and the ones that I like specifically are the ones that don't have the drawstrings. I like these heavy-duty ones that just have these little flaps. What I like to do is I like to use these flaps and kind of take them and then bend them over and then use some heavy-duty duct tape to kind of create like this loop, which will allow you to tie the strings to it. Typically, like this one, there's 4 of these tabs on it, which should be more than enough strength to carry a turkey. I got my lengths of string cut out. I'm gonna be taping these loops onto each one of these bags. I'm thinking like three 55-gallon bags should be enough to carry this turkey safely to the ground so we can cook it and eat it. All right, so once you have all these little loops tied into here, you're gonna notice that the opening on your parachute is not very big, and that's okay. What we're gonna do, what I learned on the truck drop, is just kind of take it down each side of these and kind of cut about a 2 or 3 foot long cut down each one of these. It's gonna turn these into kind of like risers, basically. All right, so we're getting to the point now where we gotta deal with this turkey. Oh, it just feels
moist.
Really bad. This is probably gonna be the best flight this turkey ever had.
Yeah, I think turkeys are flightless birds, aren't they? Do they fly? Do turkeys fly?
Turkeys fly, yeah. They fly great until you eat them.
So this is a fresh whole turkey. I think it's about an 8-pounder. I'm gonna have to get surgical here. We basically are we wanna cut this open and have a look at what we're dealing with here because we're gonna need to make a turkey harness.
Yeah. Think about this. If we just tie the parachute and the parachute deploys and there's something real sharp on his arms, it'll just rip them off. So we wanna like have a full-blown like 5-point harness like a person would have that would, you know, basically keep it from ejecting. Right. It's gonna be slimy and slippery too.
Have you ever made a turkey harness?
No. Oh, yeah. I have not made a turkey harness.
Well, hey, you strapped a turkey into a plane once.
We did. All right, well. Oh, wow.
Oh, jeez.
Alex, I think we need a full turkey, not just its...
Ew.
How do you feel right now, man?
It's missing everything.
Later.
Yeah, it turns out it's actually pretty hard to find a turkey with wings and legs that's under 10 pounds and not frozen because we were on a time crunch. So I got this one. It's just over 10 pounds, and we know that anything, well, Cabby can carry a pretty big load, but anything over 10 pounds is pushing it.
Cabby's getting tired now, frankly. Every time we carry something, it's just getting looser and looser and looser.
Floppy.
I mean, the turkey may be skydiving, but it may be with a plane attached to it. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm a little hungry and nauseous at the same time.
It's a good boy.
I went out to our trailer and we had a whole bunch of these fastened to the wall. This is just a simple ratchet strap tie down, but it's really thick. Can I just do most of this without touching him?
Do some more gloves.
yeah.
You want some gloves?
There you go. Get some gloves on. Josh is trying very hard.
I got a small head and big hands. Yeah, there it is. You don't want to show this.
Oh no.
I hope we don't get a lot of hate. Guys, again, we're gonna eat this at the end of it. We're not just, you know.
We just love Flite that much. You don't need this strap, do you?
No, the strap is not coming back. We're gonna go over his chest.
Oh, he's touching me.
He wants to be your friend, man. By the way, we're gonna have a build video on this, so go to our tech channel. All right, I'm just gonna say it right now. I am proud of this.
Look at him, he looks like a real dude.
That looks.
And then you can just tie a loop knot up at the.
Exactly, and then he'll fasten to all this point. I mean,
That's pretty brilliant, dude. You just make that up.
I dreamt about this last night. Like I was really stressed, and all that work has come to a very big reward right now.
That's great.
Let's let him just ponder life. Get it.
Yeah, they're filling.
What do you think? Just a touch more, maybe?
I don't know. As soon as you turn into the wind, they open right up, and it's going to be falling a lot faster than you can run.
Cool.
A while back, we had the opportunity to go skydiving with Red Bull. I'm a pretty big guy. I was even a bigger guy back then. And we tandemed, so the guy that I jumped with was even bigger than me. And he gave me some really key advice. He told me when two big boys jump out of a plane, things happen fast. So I'm gonna apply that same science to this big turkey and say that when a big turkey falls out of a plane, things are gonna happen fast.
Diane downstairs at the restaurant came through and I said, do you have something we can catch a turkey? She's like, yes, I do. You're gonna have to be a good shot man because it's a big turkey. And this
I'm gonna try my best.
What's your qualifications for this job? What's your experience?
So I've always been a sports guy, right? So I played soccer like for 30 some years. So like I just run all the time. That's my qualification.
Yeah.
You're cleaning the 360 camera.
I'm done with turkeys after this. Before we drop this turkey, I wanted to take the time to thank our sponsor for this video, and that's our friends over at NXP, who also happen to be the host of Hover Games. Now, if you haven't heard of Hover Games is a competition where teams of 1 to 5 compete with each other to solve real-world problems using innovative technology and software. So they recently had their Hover Games Challenge 1, where the objective was to fight fires with flyers, and basically they used RC drones to help fight against forest fires, which is pretty awesome. Anybody can enter into these competitions and you compete remotely, so you can do your testing, gather all of your results, and then send them in to compete in the Hover Games. Upcoming Hover Games Challenge 2 is themed Search and Rescue. They'll be adding a companion computer with vision so you can help save lives by getting the computer to identify lost people or objects using hardware. So if you competed in the Challenge 1 of the Hover Games, you can actually use your craft or your drone from that one to compete in this one, and you can even convert the hardware from that first drone into a tailsitter VTOL. And if you didn't compete in Challenge 1, they're gonna be offering some pretty awesome discounts for people who are interested in competing in Challenge 2 of the Hover Games. So we actually had the opportunity recently to work with NXP on one of their new VTOL tailsitters with built-in GPS technology. And so the idea is you'd have one of these craft that you built, and then you have the sensor on there, and you could be flying out over a forest or a savanna. The cool thing about this image sensor is you're going to be able to differentiate the difference between wildlife and like bushes and trees versus like clothing or potentially some lost people. Beyond that, you may even be able to deliver a life-saving beacon, radio, or medicine to them. So it could have like some kind of delivery mechanism where you can drop something to the people. So these VTOL tailsitters are pretty amazing, not only in the way that they look, but also their performance is perfect for search and rescue with their superior range. We even designed an awesome VTOL tailsitter from the ground up for them so they can use their hardware inside. We even had the opportunity to capture some content with them, develop this thing and test fly it a couple times and even fly some missions, so definitely keep an eye out for that. Beyond that, the development that's going into these tailsitters is giving back to the PX4, which is an awesome open source community. Both the hardware and the design of this airframe is something that you're gonna be able to use in the future, so definitely keep an eye out for that. So there's a lot of exciting stuff going on with Hover Games, and there's gonna be a lot more information released early 2020. So you wanna make sure that you check out the link below. It's hovergames.com. By clicking that link, you'll find all the information that's available on the Hover Games. You're also helping us out a ton by doing so. And again, thank you to NXP and Hover Games for sponsoring this video. We would not be able to do this content without them. So thank you so much, and we got a turkey to drop. Let's go.
I'm thinking like anything to keep it from having to like disconnect and roll, so the second air hits it, it just goes like that. So if you just take it like this, Alex, still there. What do you think of that?
All right, Stefan, could you hold these parachutes in a bundle?
I'm no cook, but I know those are crucial. The gloves. I always see like Gordon Ramsay and stuff throwing on gloves.
Yeah, dude. So we use something called a BEC. It's called a battery eliminator circuit. That way we can put a lot more power and amps to the servos to make sure we don't have a brownout. But also, if something bad happens to the motors, we still have control. We're gonna be using 2 batteries in this. So for the servos, we're gonna be using a 2254 cell from Lumineer to power the BEC. For the main motors, we're gonna be using a 6L 8000 milliamp, but unfortunately, the only one we have charged is this one that's been damaged from the B-52 wing crash. So one thing I strongly recommend, don't try this at home, because anytime you have a dented cell or unbalanced cells, which we have both of, it sometimes invites problems, but we've used it in the past. I don't think it's gonna give us a problem this time.
It'd be hilarious if it didn't open and then you still caught it.
Should we season this turkey with some salt and pepper, or use your turkey?
Season it with Blue Yonder.
Have a good flight, Mr. Turkey.
All right. See what happens when we
Let's move this.
Nothing to say.
Okay, yeah, guys, I don't know if you guys like eating turkey or if you're thankful for turkeys like we are, but we are gonna cook this turkey. We're gonna eat it no matter what. No turkeys go to waste. But before we drop this turkey, I need to ask you guys to subscribe. We noticed a lot of you guys out there who are watching are not subscribed, which is awesome, and we'd love to have you join the Flight Test family. We're doing crazy flying projects all the time, and we're thankful for each and every one of you. So go ahead and hit that free subscribe button. By doing so, it helps us a ton. It allows us to make this kind of content for you guys to watch for free. So thank you so much, and we only got one thing left to do.
So as he was rolling Cabby down the runway, you can see the turkey inside just going bloop, 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 bloop in its belly. And we don't have a ton of space because we got wires here, we got a river there. If we go this way, we have trees there. So like, it's not a lot of things going well for us. But I do have a pot, and I'm gonna try my best, very best, to catch this turkey. And I think it's gonna go well because of one big reason. Josh Bixter is on the sticks.
My thoughts? I'm hungry. and Stefan's got a pot over there, so we're gonna cook some turkeys.
Good luck, man.
Good luck,
Stefan.
Believe in you.
Good luck. I'm gonna go try to catch this turkey.
Seriously, if it doesn't deploy the chute, don't be a hero. I'm not kidding you, man.
All right,
Am I
man.
gonna get in there?
We're a little bit off the runway to get a little bit longer run in hopes of success. The only problem is it's coming kind of right at us. So Josh, I'm trusting you on this one, man.
Oh, thanks, brother. You're good, brother.
I think it looks good.
You ready?
Yep.
Alrighty, here
All
we
right,
go, guys.
good luck, Josh.
Thanks, man. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Give me that turkey.
Come on. Oh my God.
Yes!
That was beautiful.
She's happy.
You didn't need the whole runway.
That was way less of
That was amazing.
That was crazy, dude.
Cabby knows this is her last flight, man.
Gabby's like, what'd you put inside of me, you sick people?
Cabby's
Look at that climb. It's climbing better than I feel like with the pumpkins.
Cabby's thankful to be alive right now. This is the heaviest Cabby's ever lifted, and I think this is what she goes out on, you know?
Yeah, just get ready.
So I'm drawing close to 100 amps right now.
How's it feel?
She's good.
Does it handle the weight pretty well?
Yeah, she's handling the weight just fine. All right, what do you guys think? This is pretty good height.
Sounds amazing, dude.
Stefan, get ready!
Commencing countdown.
Keep going a little bit further. A little
Oh,
further.
I'm losing the motor.
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Come on, come on,
Yes!
come on.
Yes!
Deploy, yes!
There it goes!
Yes!
There it goes!
Yes, it's flying!
Oh my!
Look at that thing!
That's so cool!
Yeah, buddy.
Look at that turkey go! The turkey's coming down!
Dude, it's falling fast.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Yeah, buddy.
Look at him
Dude,
run!
look at Stefan go!
Holy cow, he's so fast!
Oh my gosh! This is why we have an athlete on the team.
Wow, it's coming down pretty quick.
Do you think he's gonna get it? Is he close? Is he close?
No!
No!
Oh my
right where we
gosh.
dropped the golf club too.
Dang, yeah, it's all in the same spot. We're
Gabby's
gonna have to,
coming down,
guys,
man.
we're gonna be scrubbing a turkey, unfortunately.
Yeah, we got that organic season going in there.
Hey, if that hill was flat, I would've got there. Oh my gosh, the giblets fell out. Look at those. Oh man, then we broke a leg. Oh, yeah, that's nasty.
Oh, smoke, smoke, smoke.
Dude, Cabby's smoking.
Oh, look at that thing, dude. Oh my
I
gosh.
know what's going up. That's the battery.
Cabby's on fire.
Oh man. Well,
Oh my goodness.
something's cooking and it's not the turkey.
Let's go check it out.
Is it the battery? Yeah, there's the battery. You got it out.
Sorry, Cabby, it had to be done. Oh my God.
He kicked Cabby in the face.
Well, here's what typically happens to lipos. And by the way, if a lipo goes up, first thing you want to do is have some sand with you. Safety tip for the day. Second thing, typically they'll smoke, and then suddenly, and it was just smoking. So I thought if I can kick the nose off, and it goes, I can pull the rest of it away. But the second it goes, I'm out of here.
Well, the cool thing is you'll be able to build a new nose and you can still fly Cabby.
Yeah, or this could be like the moment it goes out, you know, in a blaze of glory.
Josh is ready to build a new plane. That's what it is.
I just want to build a new plane. Matter of fact, tell us what you guys want to see for a new heavy lifter.
Let me see my buddy here.
Go ahead.
You all right, little guy? Wow. It actually looks fine.
It's totally fine. It didn't hit bad at all.
I can't believe, that's a pretty soft landing. Like,
It's a good landing. It was a good landing.
I think it's gonna taste even better now with those fresh herbs.
it's been tenderized, that's for sure.
Yeah, so we're gonna take this inside, we're gonna cook it, and we're gonna have a Thanksgiving feast with everybody together. But if you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so, because we're doing fun flight challenges all the time. Also, check out our secondary channel, the tech channel. We're doing all kinds of different content where we teach you how to get in the hobby.
And from the bottom of our hearts, happy Thanksgiving to you, your friends, your family. We wish you a blessed one.
Yep,
See ya.
see you.
I'm literally gonna take this huge pot, I'm gonna catch that there turkey, then I'm gonna cook it and eat it.